is.
Welcome everybody to the first Community Hacktoberfest for Liquibase. It runs for the month of October. It's October 13th and it's our official kickoff. A few of you have gotten started, but the rest of y'all come join us. So we're gonna just cover a few things here today. We're gonna talk about what Hacktoberfest is, talk about how you can contribute, and then show you how you can join a team. So real quick, just to meet the community team, Ronak is our senior supporter advocate. Say hi, Ronak.
Hello, Ronak.
He also spends a lot of time with Mike as a developer advocate as well. Caroline is our user and content contributor manager. So you'll talk to her if you want to write or create videos. Say hi, Caroline.
Hello.
And Mike is our senior developer advocate. So you'll interact with him probably a lot in this hackathon. He works with issues and PRs submitted by developers. Say hi, Mike.
Hi, team.
And I'm Kevin. I'm VP of Engineering Community, so I lead the team. Real quick, code of conduct. We are dedicated, I just want to make sure everybody knows we're dedicated to providing a harassment-free event experience for everybody. Regardless of your gender, gender identity and expression, age, sexual orientation, disability, physical appearance, body size, race, ethnicity, religion, or lack thereof, or technology choices. We know everybody has their favorite technology choice. They're all awesome. Our goal is to provide a positive shared experience where we can all meet new people, you can collaborate with your peers, and we can all work with the Liquibase community team. I'll let Ronak pick up what is Hacktoberfest.
Hey folks, for those of you that have not much experience with hackathons and Hacktoberfest, here's just a brief blurb. Hacktoberfest is open to everyone in our global community. All backgrounds and skill levels are encouraged to complete the challenge. I thought this is directly from Hacktoberfest, but it directly lines up with our ethos as a company, Liquibase. Whether you're a developer, student learning to code, event host, or a company of any size, you can help drive growth of open source and make a positive contribution to an ever-growing community. Next slide, please. The projects that we're hoping you contribute to are listed below in the Liquibase project. Important ones to note are the core repo, Liquibase, and for docs, which there are tons of opportunities for beginners to make contribution in the docs. Here's like a little fun code snippet for the rules on how you earn the swag for Hacktoberfest and how you get your PR accepted to count towards that. Next slide, please. All right. Hacktoberfest has wanted to highlight quality standards, and that is in line with Liquibase as well. Mainly, we want to talk about the spirit here. We don't want to see pull requests that are automated. We usually don't see this, but wanted to call it out anyway. Nothing that's disruptive or antagonistic or contrarian for the sake of just a pull request. You know, you ask yourself, is it a hindrance versus helping? Again, this hasn't been a problem. Most of the community has been great. Every PR, even if there's a difference in thought, it was a well thought out PR. Here's a helpful hint, you know, like typos and fixing docs are totally valid, but, you know, on the extreme end, you know, 4 pull requests to remove a stray white space is not. So, you know, kind of let that be the extreme example. The whole saying here is quality is fun and quality is key. It really is. You want a positive influence, and it's basically our legacy living through open source commit history. Next slide, and I'll be passing it on to Mike.
So we've made it really easy to submit your code, your PRs to Liquibase. How do you do that? You go out and you find an issue labeled Hacktoberfest in our Liquibase repo, GitHub repo. You'll claim that issue by mentioning myself. My GitHub ID is emolivastat. You'll mention it just like there in the slide that you want to claim the issue. We'll assign that to you. We'll remove the Hacktoberfest label so that nobody else goes out and tries to claim that. We'll add that it's already claimed so that you own that particular issue to go forward and create your own fix. You'll create a fix and you'll merge or create a pull request and include the link back to the issue that you claimed so that we know that that's a fix for that particular issue. Our team will review that PR for completeness and make any recommendations if we needed additional updates, some unit tests or something like that as an example. And then if we find it a valid fix, we'll add the Hacktoberfest label and you've successfully submitted your PR for Hacktoberfest. If there's more information needed on our site, we have these instructions so that you can go back to, it's called Contributing Code During Hacktoberfest. And it mentions these details out line by line.
So a bit similar to you know, the code fixes, but a just different area is documentation, and it's a really great way to get involved with Hacktoberfest, especially if you're not looking to really get involved in the code base, but you want to just help with some content around, hey, maybe you can help with a tutorial on a specific database that uses Liquibase. There's a lot of opportunity there, and you'll be doing it through pull requests as well. We have their Datacool Liquibase docs repo that you can access, and that's where you'll be able to submit those PRs. Like I said, with documentation, it's something that we've needed some help with, really creating stuff from scratch. There is, you know, opportunity to go in and make fixes, but this is a really cool way to kind of make your mark on our documentation, and we like to give all the credit to you as well. So let's say that you write in a tutorial or a workflow, what we would do is have you submit it, and then we'd like to give you the credit through a byline in your photo. We can also link to any additional work that you do, or we can obviously link to your Twitter or your LinkedIn or your GitHub page. Really, it's kind of your preference, but the instructions are here on this slide, obviously, but you'll find them as well listed in the repo, word for word, and so you don't have to memorize this page or anything, but we are looking for some help with documentation. It'd be a really great way to get towards your 4 pull requests for your t-shirt. And I'll pass it back. And then, oh, sorry, real quick, if you need help, this is 2 really great resources. One is our developer forum, forum.liquibase.org. Really great space to ask questions or see other questions that may have been answered. We have people in the community that are regularly monitoring it. So give it a look. And then also feel free to jump into our Discord channel if you haven't already. We have a Hacktoberfest channel specifically. That way you can jump on there, you can form teams if you want to form teams, get to know the people in the community. It's a great resource too, just to ask general questions as well. So if you haven't jumped into our Discord channel yet, do that. And again, great way to meet other people in the community from all over the world.
Thank you, Caroline, and thank you, Mike and Ronak. We're all excited to have to help everybody out and have everybody participate. Come join us for Hacktoberfest 2020, and we'll see you soon.